Hello again, everybody, and welcome to another Shakana Toy Review. Some idiots, a toy, and a review. I am Wilson.
I'm Toast.
And did I say Wilson? Who cares? Let's just go on. We are reviewing this toy. What is it, Toast?
This is the McFarlane Death Metal Wonder Woman.
As seen in the Dark Knight's Death Metal comic, which was a sequel to what?
Metal?
Good job. I'm glad. You looked confused. I thought you knew that for sure, but you looked like, Did you read it?
I hate being on the spot.
Okay.
Because I think I'm going to get it wrong.
Okay. Well, that's fine. Let's take a look at Paint and Sculpt. All right, Toaster. Take us through what she's got.
Paint and Sculpt. There's a lot of both paint and sculpt. There's a lot of detail in the head, the face, the hair, the outfit, really overall. There's skulls on the shoulders.
Yeah.
Really nice wash on there. Same on this side. The hair has blue highlights, which I think look fantastic.
Love the hair.
The forearms are just plastic. I don't think there's any paint on there. This elbow looks weird.
It's a different color plastic. Yeah.
It almost looks like it was a different color plastic and then they painted it flesh.
They might have but she's a real pale flesh color compared to like their other figures. She's like almost white.
Yes, we'll see that in comparison.
Yes.
Gold trim here on the boots. Nothing here in the red except for the black stripes. I don't think there's any paint here in the blue on her thighs. And then there's real nice on the boots sculpt. I can't tell if there's paint on there or not.
It's hard to say.
It's a really nice paint color there.
Yeah.
Molded plastic. And the knees, those are painted.
And there's no problems with the face or the eyes or anything like that, right? She's got even hair, even eyes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got a good one, not a dud.
Right.
All right.
Again, comparisons.
Yes. Articulation and posability. She has the same stuff that we've seen from McFarlane time and time again. Double jointed elbows, double jointed knees, toe articulation, no thigh except up at near the waist. This Wonder Woman, she doesn't have a waist swivel or any kind of ab crunch.
This is squishy. I don't know what's underneath there, but
if it's the same kind of setup as like the Robins, it's tight joints.
You can get some flex, but I don't think there's a ratchet or something in there.
Posability wise, it all comes down to the feet on this one.
The hair gets in the way a little bit.
Yeah, the hair gets in the way, but getting her to stand and pose comes down to the feet.
Right.
And I think she's got decent feet in terms of being able to stand. But yes, my copy and you said your copy too are pretty tight in the ankles. Yes.
So the ankles should work just like the wrists, where you can get it into any position you want by rotating it and then changing it there. But these ankles are so tight that I can't, like, it moves with the foot.
Yeah.
I want to take it apart. Maybe sand it a little bit. Just to get some movement in there. It does work. It just takes effort.
Yeah, correct.
And because he puts ratchets into everything, or I guess they're soft ratchets, there's a clickiness. So it'll be here and then there. So you can get it and take some work.
Yeah. And she doesn't get as much forward just due to the sculpt of the shin pad on her boot. And the ratchet is not set in that. Yeah.
So she gets about that much forward.
Not too bad. Luckily, she comes with a stand.
Right.
Let's move on to accessories. She comes with a stand.
It looks just like all of the other ones.
Except that one says Spawn, but just imagine this said DC and there was no white on it or anything.
I don't think it says anything for the DC. I think
we've gone through this before. I think it does. Haven't we found out? You think I would just bring a DC stand in?
I throw them into a bag and then I give them to Dan. Like, I don't even look at it. There's that. And
her chainsaw sword gun thing. I don't know.
Chainsaw of truth. I think.
Maybe. I remember it was a big deal made of it, and then she like barely used it in the book, as far as I remember. But that's a cool thing.
Again, warped.
Yep.
Mine was warped in the plastic too.
It's a nice blue highlight around on the teeth.
It is. It's a nice sculpt if this is this sort of thing that you like.
How well does she hold it? And my copy does not hold it that well. It's kind of loose.
She was holding it in the opening.
She was, but it'll be floppy and loose.
I didn't even put it in the hand because I knew that I needed to unwarp it.
Uh-huh.
No, it's fine.
Shake it.
It's fine.
I disagree. I just did it. It bothers me. All right, on camera, everything's got to go wrong. And by wrong, I mean go right. So what am I complaining about?
I don't know.
But that's all she comes with. Size comparison, we have 2 other McFarlane toys and a Marvel Legends toy.
So we've got Fortnite, Ragnarok, and Last Night
on Earth, Wonder Woman.
And then Peter Parker looking very short over here.
Mm-hmm. If you'd like to know how we feel, or I feel, about the Last Night on Earth wave, there is a Shock Therapy podcast that you can go listen to.
Where we talk about this hair.
Talk about that hair. Yeah, he's going to fall.
This hair. Mm-hmm.
And then here you can see the difference in skin tone. Clear, it's blatant.
Yes.
And, this one doesn't stand as well because her feet suck.
Seems fine.
Yeah. Bada boom! Point proved!
Final thoughts. I'm going to give her a 3.5, I think. I like her more than I thought I would. I really didn't like her feet based on the pictures, and I got the golden armor Wonder Woman so I could swap out the feet and then repaint the boots completely. But the feet don't bother me as much as the ankles and the limited range there. She's otherwise fantastic.
I'm going to go ahead. I agree with some of your points. The ankles don't bother me because I can get them where I want, and I don't mind working with it a little bit. Fortunately, my biggest complaint is the lack of any waist or abdomen articulation. Waist for sure, because she can get into some decent poses, but without that turn in the waist, I can't get her into many action poses, which is what I want. I want to have her like chopping up a zombie or something like that. I like the chainsaw. I like that she can hold it, kind of. And the paint and sculpt are there, and she's immensely better than the Last Night on Earth one. Immensely better. This is the one to get. But she gets a 3 out of 5 just because of some of those issues that she's got, mainly the waist, and then other things that we've brought up. So
I haven't played with her enough to notice limitation in the waist, but just as far as posing goes, it hasn't hindered anything for me.
So that's been it for this episode. Thank you for watching. Remember, all the social media stuff is in the show notes and at the bottom of the screen. Like and subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and if you hit that notification bell, hopefully if YouTube does its job correctly, you'll get notified when new videos and content goes up.
Sometimes it doesn't.
That's what I hear. So until next time, thank you for watching. Goodbye.